it do, homies? It's your boy Millennial-X. What it do, what it do, what it do, homies, 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 homies. Millennial-X. What it do, homies? It's your boy Millennial-X. What it do, homies? It's your boy Millennial-X. What it do, what it do, what it do, homies, 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 homies. Millennial-X. What it do, homies? It's your boy Millennial-X. God, this game takes forever to fucking boot up. It is a thumbnail, I guess. It's not a good one compared to everyone else. Better than nothing. If I can just get one fucking cheddar, I'd be happy, dude. Just one. Just one. Till we get somebody. Alright, go with name. Alright, my boss.
Every Star Wars movie has the wrong title. Here's why. In Episode 1, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon meet a young Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine and free him from slavery. That should be the Rise of Skywalker, right? In Episode 2, Count Dooku and Chancellor Palpatine secretly begin a war against the Republic while controlling the clones. This should be Revenge of the Sith. Then in Episode 3, the Jedi are wiped out by Order 66, carried out by Anakin and the clones. Attack of the Clones seems more fitting. In Episode 4, Obi-Wan teaches Luke about the Clone Wars, his father, and why he must become a Jedi. That's clearly Return of the Jedi. In Episode 5, Yoda trains Luke to use the Force, helping him to grow stronger. The Force Awakens makes sense here. In Episode 6, both Yoda and Darth Vader die, leaving Luke as the last Jedi after the Empire is destroyed. But after the Empire falls, a new one rises in Episode 7 with a Darth Vader wannabe. That's The Empire Strikes Back. In Episode 8, Luke sacrifices himself to save the Resistance, giving them a new hope. And Star Wars movie has the wrong title. Here's why. In Episode 1, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon meet a young Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine and free him from slavery. That should be The Rise of Skywalker, right? In Episode 2, Count Dooku and Chancellor Palpatine secretly begin a war against the Republic while controlling the clones. This should be Revenge of the Sith. Then in Episode 3, the Jedi are wiped out by Order 66, carried out by Anakin and the clones. Attack of the Clones seems more fitting. In Episode 4, Obi-Wan teaches Luke about the Clone Wars, his father, and why he must become a Jedi. That's clearly Return of the Jedi. In Episode 5, Yoda trains Luke to use the Force, helping him to grow stronger. The Force Awakens makes sense here. In Episode 6, both Yoda and Darth Vader die, leaving Luke as the last Jedi after the Empire is destroyed.
But he's not.
But after the Empire falls, a new one rises in Episode 7 with a Darth Vader wannabe. That's the Empire Strikes Back. In Episode 8, Luke sacrifices himself to save the Resistance, giving them a new hope. And in Episode 9, Palpatine somehow returns from the dead, making him the Phantom Menace. If you like movie and TV breakdowns, follow for more. Every Star Wars movie has the wrong title. Here's why. In Episode 1...
No. Clearly that guy doesn't know how to get. That fucking no. They met Anakin. That is the hope that they met. Oh, sorry. Let's go. That is the hope that they met. The chosen one. A new hope. Like, are you there? What is this, my goal? What is everything else at? 10s? My minions have to be stronger. Now, I don't really know if I like Decompose. That's 8,000 damage, though. That's... It just does a lot of damage on its own per second, dude. It's the most damage per second. That's crazy. So it does 78,000 per second, and then causes a burst around the target every second, dealing an additional, like... That just makes the most sense. Like, that does so much fucking damage. Alright. Tutorial. One day we will get a favor. One day we'll get more than one. That's the goal. That's not Brittany. Don't I hear you say that, huh? You guys want to see something? Just chilling. Just chilling there, sleeping. My number one fan. I can't go anywhere without that man. We're in town.
The people of Sanctuary are grateful. They've sent their regards.
I might not have room to catch everything. Anyway, let's see what we got. Shield, I can't. I don't know what use them. was like, oh, way to go. Shit. I can't even use the cool shit I have. Alright.
That's it for that piece. Mainlander, what brings you? I'll be here, swinging away.
Either way, nothing really good. I don't think I have anything to contribute. Oh, I don't think it's over here right now. What is that? You guys want to see the thinnest knife on earth? But I don't have it. 331 seconds. Is this supposed to like play out something like that? Oh, so that shit. Tempest. If I didn't, then I'd just be sitting there doing nothing. You guys want to see my shit? Y'all want to see my tattoos? Let me just grab the camera. Check it out. We got the curse mark of heaven. And then we got the Decepticon logo. And my, what the fuck is it called? Astrology sign. Sagittarius, the archer, so I got the arrow. Alright. To this bitch.
Step up to my anvil.
It's already had that's good. That's what it says. Hello, lady. Take this sword and yes.
Fresh ingredients. Enjoy the aisles. Don't drink too much.
Good luck, Mainlander.
So, Just kidding, buddy. I got feet. What do you do? I got feet. I'm in between. Oh, come here. Come here, motherfucker. Fuck. I'm in between. Alright, I don't know if this sense. Did I do everything? Can I make another fucking jewel yet? So, yes, I can make one. Wait a minute, that's cold damage. Fuck, I'm not doing cold damage. Amethyst. I shattered it. Yep, weapon. Damn it. Okay, so I can do this. Grab this.
Beautiful, no?
This. Shadow. Diamond. Salvage. Wait. Hold the fuck up. There we go.
Thousands of gems in a handful of dust.
There you go. Avoid health damage while fighting for 2 seconds.
A jewel plucked from the sky.
Alright, on to the next one, the Nightmare Dungeon. Slay all the go for us.
That's what I called Finder's Hand on it. The goods are mine.
I have so many goddamn minions. They count as summons, right? Summon, yeah.
Fresh meat.
Oh my god.
We have caught 4 stags, 6 does, 10 quill rats, 3 rabbits, and are on the trail of what could be 3 large bears. Some do not want to tempt fate by hunting such fearsome creatures. I say, when will we have this chance again?
1 minion type. That's retarded. I have like 8 different minion types. I have 1 minion type. They gave me that much damage. The problem is I need that weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a fucking significant fucking bonus, dude. Well, I'm never gonna have just 1 minion type.
Come back if you get thirsty.
Oh, damn it.
Mainlander, what do you seek?
You know where to find me.
Fuck. We're at peace right now. That sucks. I'm gonna go run down. Grab me a drink quick. Stay here, buddy. Please. How the hell are we still at peace? Alright, well now we're just waiting. Sorry, chat.
In episode 1, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon meet a young Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine and free him from slavery. That should be the Rise of Skywalker, right? In episode 2, Count Dooku and and Chancellor Palpatine secretly begin a war against the Republic while controlling the clones. This should be Revenge of the Sith. Then in Episode 3, the Jedi are wiped out by Order 66, carried out by Anakin and the clones. Attack of the Clones seems more fitting. In Episode 4, Obi-Wan teaches Luke about the Clone Wars, his father, and why he must become a Jedi. That's clearly Return of the Jedi. In Episode 5, Yoda trains Luke to use the Force, helping him to grow stronger. The Force Awakens makes sense here. In Episode 6, both Yoda and Darth Vader die, leaving Luke as the last Jedi after the Empire is destroyed. But after the Empire falls, a new one rises in Episode 7 with a Darth Vader wannabe. That's the Empire Strikes Back. In Episode...
The Kraken is a real animal, just not the one you think it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
You see, when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of sailors in the oldie times got absolutely shit-faced and ran into a giant squid. And to be fair, that's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid are kaiju size, coming in at 12 meters
Kaiju size,
and
baby.
900 kilos in weight. So the assumption that they saw that and rightly assumed sea monster isn't too far-fetched. However, there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory. They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down. Way down. Owning real estate at a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the Twilight Zone. So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the f*** do you explain the books of corroborating tales of long, tentacle-like appendages sticking out of the sea? Well, the answer is whales. But, where is the tentacle on a whale? Well, you see, during breeding season, blue whales reproduce by, conducting a locomotive on female whales. And in order to keep this train running on the tracks, male whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby, in order to stay prepared, the males tend to, raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And the special sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long and 14 inches thick. So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely just seeing a pot of whales hitting weapon inspect on their schmeat. Captain! Yep. The Kraken is...
I didn't know that if you're defending your home with a shot...
I quit TRT, started Mars Man. Got leaner than I ever did on injections. 4 years on TRT. Weekly injection.
Hello there.
Back to my jam. Oh, damn, it's closing. Sorry, chat. Let's start off with this one again.